Welcome to Inside the Mining TV. In this episode, road cycling. In recent years, it's become far more a common sight to see lycra-clad cyclists bombing around the area. So to find out more about this hobby that looks very, very strenuous, we're going to be joined by my brother, Ned. So, Ned, you've been here a few months now and been cycling fairly regularly. What are your general impressions?
It's absolutely fantastic, Matt. Sport for choice, really, with the range of really challenging climbs, but also the roads here are in really good condition and they're generally traffic-free. The scenery, of course, once you get back into the mountains, is absolutely stunning. I love it.
Fantastic, yeah. Now, I know on more than one occasion you have cycled from here, Stoupa, all the way to Kalamata and back. This sounds insane. Is that the longest route you've done?
No, not the longest at all. Kalamata return is about 80k, which would take it's about roughly 4 hours cycling. But the longest ride I've done is right down to the south to a place called Yerolimenas, which is south of Ariopoli, and that round trip was a tiring 120k.
Okay, so you seem pretty up on the sort of stats side of things. How do you record each ride?
I'm a bit obsessive with it, to be honest. I'm a bit of a stato. I've got a bike computer. You can see the screen there, so that tells me how fast I'm going, how far I've gone, the gradient of the road I'm on, the average speed, the outdoor temperature, any data you need. It's all there in front of me on the ride. I love it.
Wow. And so can a serious cyclist who's thinking of coming here to Mani, can they access all that information?
Yeah, absolutely. It uploads to an app called Strava that most serious cyclists will be on it themselves. So they can just search my profile on that, which is on the screen now. And they can see all the profiles of the rides to see where the challenging ones are and where the slightly easy ones are.
Brilliant. Okay, so here's a bit of a cheeky one. Have you ever had to get off and walk?
No, never. I did once, just round the back of Cambos. Just got too steep for my little legs.
And more sort of local to here, what's the sort of steepest road that you've encountered?
It's a great short little climb off a road I've never been on until a couple of weeks ago, going from Ice Nikolaos up to Exohori, where it gets to about 16-18% at one point. It's a great, challenging climb. It's good.
So you must come down that road pretty fast then?
No, actually, it's too zigzaggy to build up any decent pace. It's actually the other road coming down from Exohori, going directly to Stoupa, is probably the fastest in the area. Get some real good top speeds going on down there.
Like how fast?
Just shy of 70k.
That sounds scarily fast. So for somebody who maybe wants to just rent a mountain bike from a local shop and have a little pootle about, where would you recommend they went?
If you just want to pootle, rent the bike, go from Stoupa along the cycle path and end up in Agnic, stop there for a coffee, a beer or whatever, and then pootle back at your own pace. It's about 4 kilometres in total.
So quite a leisurely little ride.
Yeah, 4 kilometres each way, sorry, yeah.
And if you wanted to do something a little bit more than that?
I'd just probably carry on the road. Goes all the way to Trahila. Really, really stunning route. Stunning. And about 20-25k return trip.
And that's all fairly flat, is it?
Mostly, yeah. There's one little hill in it, but it's very doable.
Okay, cool. And so let's finish with a question of what is your favourite route?
I don't know, Matt. I've got so many. If I had to pick one, then it would probably be what I call the big loop, which is Stoupa, Platsa, Milea, Kariavuni, Saidona, Exohori, Proastio, and then back to Stoupa.
And how far's that?
That's 52k round trip.
Okay, shall we go and do it?
Now?
Well, when I say do it, you on the bike, me in the car.
Let me go and put my lycra on and let's get going.
So we've just passed through Saidona. How far along are we?
Probably, well, just over halfway now. But all the hard stuff's done. Most of the climbing out the ride. So from here, it's all downhill, as they say.
Okay, so how do you feel?
Feeling pretty good, actually. Feeling pretty good.
Pretty good. Well, that's it for this episode. Ned sat behind me enjoying his recovery drink. If you liked the video, please click like underneath, and if you haven't already subscribed, please also do that. It just means you'll get informed when the next Inside the Marnie TV video is released. Doesn't cost you a thing. Goodbye.